But we are still so dry across the area. We still have these drought concerns, and I know you see a little rain in the forecast, but I'm guessing it's not really enough to kind of turn the page on this really dry chapter we're having.
Unfortunately, we need a couple of rounds of some good soaking rains, and so that's why we've been talking about plan on these dry conditions to continue into March and April. We are in the dry season, but today we are actually talking about fire concerns, mainly focused well up north, but then all of us under a fire weather watch, as I showed you at the start of the show. That goes in place for tomorrow, as even though the cold air comes in and we're not going to be hot like we were yesterday, pushing up into record territory, it's the windy and the very dry conditions that are going to allow for things to really be primed. Any sort of spark can spread very quickly, and so that's the reason for those alerts today and tomorrow. Be very cautious out there. We are talking about some major fire concerns up and down the Sunshine State. Hey, at least some rain on the radar. We'll take what we can get, and this is going to be what we'll watch here the next few hours. It's this broken line of showers, and what I mean by that is look at how many gaps in between the areas of rain. So while some of us are benefiting a decent downpour over Hernando Beach, one that just rolled to the south of Brooksville, some of that near Dade City and pushing into the Zephyr Hills area, kind of crossing 75. We just saw a round of rain that rolled out of the Homosassa Springs area, crossing 75 just to the north of Bushnell. Otherwise, this is pretty much all we have so far this morning. We'll watch for this rain to shift a little bit further south. So through the middle morning hours, better chances for Pinellas, Hillsborough, Polk counties, and then shifting south of the bay right around midday. But there's the culprit. Cold front pushing right through. This one is going to be able to pull in some much colder air compared to the one that we had I think it was a week or two ago, where it was really windy, brought some rain, but didn't bring the cool air. So you look hour by hour, and there's that chance for some of those areas of rain, say between about 9 to 11 o'clock, maybe near the Gasparilla Classic. We could get swiped with one or two of those areas of rain. Then look by noon, we're watching Sarasota across to Polk County into Highlands County then before we close things out. But already look for the afternoon. Clearing, sunshine is back in full force for areas around Citrus, Pasco, Hernando, but we dry out very quickly, and so that's why we do have some of those red flag warnings focused for our northern spots. As look at the winds today. These are our sustained winds. We're talking by around 11 o'clock this morning. We're up there in that 15 to 20 mile per hour range, and this is going to come with some gusts to about 35, I think is where we'll peak with the wind gusts, but definitely windy enough to impact our plans. So as we look at high temperatures today and into tomorrow, it is one of those days where temperatures are going to be falling through the day. And tomorrow we are talking highs in the 50s and 60s all across the area. Checking on temperatures right now, that colder air already moving in for the panhandle. Otherwise, we've got low 70s here in the mix and some upper 60s. So these are close to where our highs are going to be today. And as you think we get to about 11 o'clock noon, temperatures then start to drop into the 60s, and then we'll just fall very quickly from there. So you see early afternoon, we're in the upper 60s and even the mid 60s then as we approach the evening hours, heading into a cold night. So high temperatures in the 70s may look warm, but it's more this mild morning, falling temperatures and brisk northwest winds picking up in the next couple of hours. Tonight, 30s and 40s for much of the area. Near 50 degrees along the immediate coast, but skies clear out tonight. It's going to be cold tonight and chilly tomorrow. Still a bit of a breeze. And look at these highs. We are talking mid 50s to around 60 degrees, but it's short lived. We're back into the 70s by this Wednesday.